Hi, baby moons. So I did a full crazy spread here for myself, and I truly believe that these messages are aligned with the collective that is aligned with my energy. So if you see this and it resonates, I hope that it provides you some clarity and guidance. But there's just so many powerful messages here I really needed to share, because I just feel like we are going towards our new beginning, towards our beautiful cycle. So much of abundance and stability and forward movement is going to happen soon. And, it's just full circle. It's like everything from the last 6 months, with the intentions you set in the new moon in Cancer, everything that has unfolded since, is really bringing us to this moment to really release and let go and to just get ready for what's coming, because whatever is coming is huge. Like at the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Cups. Like this is just harmony, flow, emotional abundance. With the 7 of Pentacles, like you've been nurturing your seeds. You've been doing so much to grow your own garden and to heal and to move forward. And it's all coming in. And so with the porcupine spirit to start off, okay, it's time for a beginner mind. Okay, it's time for you to start looking at things from you can have the fresh start. You can start over. You can choose to see things from a different perspective and to honor that truth. You do not have to believe or resonate or stay in the old cycles because that's all you know. You know what I mean? Like, this is the time for you to honor the truth that is trying to come out and to take this time to really reflect and shift on the, and shift the perspective of how you can have this new beginning. What do you need to do to have this new beginning? What truth, what clarity, what breakthrough needs to happen for you to really see that, you can rebuild. You can break everything down and you can rebuild on the foundation that is going to be solid and is going to be for you. You don't have to, you don't have to listen to anybody else but you, and I feel like you have lived so much of your life listening to other people, and it's time for you to sit with yourself and ask yourself honestly, what does life look like for you? What do you want out of life? The absolute truth is like a loaded gun. Yeah. What truth are you denying yourself? What is trying to come out during this full moon in Cancer? What feelings and emotions, what deep rooted issues or traumas or emotions that have been pushed down for years and years and years regarding your home and your close relationships? Like, do you feel safe? Do you feel safe in who you are? Do you feel safe in where you are? What truth do you need to honor right now? Because it's time to surrender. It is time to surrender. It's time to let go. It's time for this new beginning. So this new beginning is going to require a clear mind, okay, and a new perspective. It's going to require you to believe it's possible, okay? Surrender the past, surrender the guilt, surrender the shame, surrender the situations and the things that you can't go back and change. You can't, pretend that they don't exist or that they didn't happen, okay? No, don't surrender what is holding you back from your success, because you are meant to be in the spotlight. You are meant to be seen. You are meant to be successful. You are meant to be victorious. You are meant to change the world by you being you. You are meant for so much, and for you to move towards energy of success, you have to surrender and let go of the past, okay? You have to be open to infinite possibilities, okay? Release attachments to how you want things to work out. Really, when you're setting pace for a new beginning, it's like you got to be open no matter what you do to plan, okay, how you want things to work out. Life is going to go the way life goes. As much as you plan, the universe, God, spirit, angels, whatever you believe in, has a plan for you as well. And so those plans are going to have to come into alignment. And it comes into alignment once you let go of the things that you thought you wanted, okay, or you still want, but is not aligning with what you're meant to be or do or experience, because you are meant for so much, and you cannot receive your blessings if you are holding on to the things that are not even a fraction of what you deserve. So be open to infinite possibilities, because the more you're open to everything and anything, and you don't close your mind off, and you're ready to learn, you're ready to grow, you're ready to move forward and embrace the now, the more opportunities are going to come your way. And I think that there's fear here. There's fear of being open to the infinite possibilities, because you know that what you deserve is out there. And at a level, what you deserve is out there, and it's almost like you're afraid of what you deserve, because receiving what you want and what you deserve means letting go of the version of you that thought you didn't deserve it. Something is working its way towards you. And this is a new opportunity. This is a new beginning, and you can't even see it coming if you are focused on drowning on what you don't have. I think that beneath the surface, you can't see. You can see the light, but you can't see the top where you're going to be able to come out and have that breath of fresh air. But that breath of fresh air is just around the corner, but you have to believe that it's going to come from a place that is going to bring you stability, that is going to be something that can grow, and that place that's going to come through might not be what you expect. So releasing where it's coming from, but being open to what it is, whatever it may be, is what is going to allow it to come in. Okay? A rebirth is assured. Bat spirit, you were okay. We have starfish, the moth spirit, and then the porcupine already. Bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. Right now we are in rebirth season, which is wintertime. This is right now. We are letting everything go that needs to go, so that we can plant some new seeds in the spring and come out as these newer versions of ourselves. You know what I mean? So where do you need to stand in your power and fight for yourself? You know what I mean? What boundaries do you need to start setting? And what do you need to walk away from? You have the strength to walk away from it. There's something here you need to leave behind for you to come out and be ready for this change. It's like, for this change to come in, this rebirth to come in, you have to let something go. But you have the strength to let it go. You just have to be open to it. You have to be open to the change. You have to be open to things not unfolding the way you think they're going to unfold, no matter how much you might know. Some things really do stay hidden for a reason, and that's where it's like you have to look at the bigger picture with the giraffe spirit. You have to look at the bigger picture and know that the love, the connections, the people that are meant to be in your life, the people who can offer you a full cup, who are genuine and who want to give you something substantial, and who want to partake in this life with you and build and offer beautiful love and energy with one another. This connection, this love, these people that's coming in, the love, your soulmate, your divine counterpart, that person is coming in when you stop taking the empty cups that are around you and you look at the bigger picture and you focus on making sure that you're filling your own cup. You're not just taking what's being offered, and that you know what you want, and you know that you're not going to settle for less. So you know that in the bigger picture, it might take some time, and you might go through things and cycles that don't make sense, or don't make sense right now, but the story of love that is coming your way, the love, the abundance, the financial stability, the opportunity, the what you're about to create and share with the world, it's all going to happen, but it's all not going to happen at once. Some of it's going to all happen at once, but again, everything you're going through is going to continue building and growing. So it's almost like looking at the big picture, knowing that wherever you are right now in your journey is where you are meant to be. And how you choose to move on from this point is extremely crucial. For this love that you desire to come through, you gotta accept the bigger picture. If you want a love of a lifetime, you gotta say no to the people who just want temporary. And so it might take you down a lonely road. It might take you down a lonely road. Because people are going to reject you. People aren't going to be able to give you what you can give them, and it's okay. It's okay if you remember that the right people are going to come at the right time, and you don't have to worry. You don't have to be attached. Okay? I think that there's been a situation you've been going over and over and over in your head, and it's like you want to let this go. You want to just free your mind from this attachment. You want to, and like there's something you've been wanting to say, you've been sitting on it. Okay, this is your sign to take that leap. Say what you got to say, but remember, don't be attached to an outcome. Don't be attached to what may happen. Okay, take that leap for you, because you are listening to your intuition and you are trusting that if you are being called repeatedly to take this leap and to say what you got to say, message, like this is, you just got to do it. You got to do it, but you got to do it, and you got to release it, and you got to release the expectations, because, half the time it's going to come back maybe better than what you expected, and the other half is going to come back and not be what you wanted whatsoever. And you got to be okay with what is meant to happen. Sometimes when you take that leap and it works out for you, it's because it was meant to work out for you. When it take that leap and it's not meant for you, it's not meant for you for a reason, because that whatever that rejection or that that situation unfolding not the way you want gives you new information, gives you a new perspective, gives you a way to release and to move forward and to continue growing, continue healing here. Okay, Eagle spirit has your back. Whatever leap you want to do, okay, just remember big picture. Okay, remember to surrender. Remember it's time for a new beginning. You're going through a rebirth. And everything you're going through, everything you're doing, Spirit has your back, okay? Spirit's got you, okay? It's time for you to embrace the wisdom that you've been learning through your isolation, through your time alone, okay? I feel like you've been in a very deep thought energy for quite some time, and you've learned a lot, you've experienced a lot. Your mind is clear, your mind is sharp, Spirit has you back. You also know what you need to do now. Again, you know what leap of faith you need to take. You know what you need to do, and it's time for you to do it. Okay? You've been sitting in a bit of a comfort zone for quite some time, and you got to step out of your comfort zone. It might not work out the way you want, but you stepping out of your comfort zone, that's the whole point of ego death. It's like you might want something, but whether it is truly meant to be, it's like it's being able to accept that what you want may not be what's best for you, and trusting the wisdom of the universe, trusting the changes, trusting the guidance from Spirit, trusting that they have your back, they want the best for you. So when you step out of that comfort zone and you speak the truth and you take that leap, whatever happens is what is meant to happen. And I feel like you've been mentally preparing for this, but it's like now time for you to take this leap. Okay, and take this leap, but remember, slow and steady wins the race. So take your time moving forward, because I do feel like in the past, so whatever situation, because there is a new beginning coming your way. There's a new beginning coming your way, and again, you're gonna be required to step out of your comfort zone and make a decision here. Again, you've been going through it over your mind, and this leap of faith is going to be huge. And again, this leap of faith, now again, if you're thinking of a specific person with the Lover's energy, if you're thinking of a specific person, this could be regarding, again, the leap of faith could be regarding anything, any type of creative or inspirational idea or message or truth that you need to say or do or express in some way. It's like there's some type of leap here that you are needing to take for yourself. And again, slow and steady is asking you for, take your time, but when it comes, it comes. When the decision, when the information comes, it comes, and you can move forward. It's going to, again, when sometimes the breakthrough just comes in so quick. Sometimes things do happen really, really fast. So it's like, how can you hold back? How can you ground yourself in those moments again? How can you, like this, because again, there's this new opportunity that's going to be coming your way. And it's going to involve some serious communication and action and forward movement. And again, the Tower, like this is going to change your life. So remember to take things slow, but it's okay if taking things slow means moving fast. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like sometimes being slow and steady is what makes everything move faster. Like that's how everything comes in, because you're being cautious, you're being methodical, you're taking your time, you're not rushing it. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to rush it, because then that's how, sometimes when you rush things, that's how things fall apart really fast. But it's almost like when you're taking this time to really plant those seeds and nurture it and go slow, it's like slow happens until everything happens really fast. And then it all comes in. Woo! Trust the great mystery, whale spirit. Sometimes we always want to know things. And that's with tarot, it's like, no matter how much you know, you don't know everything. There's so much, but you don't know everything. There's still so much mystery to life. There's still so much in the unknown. And I do feel like what has been happening with you and your journey and your healing, and like why we're always relaying the message of trusting divine timing, trusting the universe, trusting your angels, trusting your guides, trusting God, Goddess, trusting what is not being seen, because it's like, at the end of the day, you don't know how everything is going to unfold. You don't know where your journey is going to take you. So release the burdens of having to know everything all the time, because you're about to enter a beautiful new cycle here. And this new cycle is going to lead you towards that beautiful stability, okay? Stability financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. It's like, and then when I say stability, I mean when emotions come in, when things happen to your body, when things happen to your finances, when things happen to your intuition or your connection to spirit. It's like, no matter what burdens or what heaviness or what things you have to work through or go through, you always are certain that you have the capability of coming back around and balancing things out and releasing, what is no longer serving you, So it's like, stability and abundance to me is being able to wake up, and no matter what is happening, you're able to just tackle it. Even if you're feeling emotional and out of this world, it's like, that that's not going to last. That you can bring yourself back down, you can ground yourself, and you can release it. You don't hold it all anymore. You don't hold it all in anymore. And so I really do see just so much success, so much abundance, so much feeling good, so much goodness is coming through. So, watch your words, watch how you speak to yourself, watch how you speak to other people. What we say is so important, not only to ourselves, but to other people. What we say can, make somebody's day or destroy somebody's day. And again, know that power is in their hands, because how that affects, so what people say to you, what you say to yourself, like, you are the one who chooses how what happens affects you, no matter how much, like, what you have to say is so powerful. And I truly believe what you have to say is so healing. Like, you, especially if you're in the spotlight, especially if you're spiritual and you're, what you have to say has so much power. And again, we have we are the ones who hold the power of what people do and what people say affect us. But that comes with the awareness, the emotional intelligence, the capability, the openness, the work, the healing. Like, there's just so much that comes into being able to have that control over how you respond versus react, you know, how you take things in and how you process them and how you release them. It's like that takes so much. And so just remember, what you say affects people. Like, it does. So choose to use your words for healing, for light, for helping people ascend, helping spread love, helping raise the vibration, helping people renew. But you know, you are entering a beautiful place in your life where your power, your voice, your energy is going to change people's lives for the better. And so use that power for the better, because you're out there, and you have to be committed to yourself, to, you know, owning, you know, what you say. So if it's not healing for you, you know, and everyone has their own perspective, so everyone's doing their own thing, but still, like, just make sure you watch your words. You know, they're so powerful. I think you also, again, you put so much hope and belief into the world. If you choose to put hope and belief into the world, you're spreading so much love, and this is what we need. This is what the world needs. Koi fish spirit, there's always enough. Okay? There's always enough of everything when it comes to love. There's enough money in the world. You know, everything isn't distributed or given properly, but that's because of capitalism. That's because of the way low vibrational people took over the world with their fears and their resentment and their jealousy and their need for control. You know, they make you believe that there isn't enough, but there is enough of everything. You know, I have enough love for the whole world. You know, there's enough money for the whole world. There's enough money for me to live my life. There's enough money for you to live your life. It's not fair. It's not fair that it's so distributed the wrong way. You know, the love that you have to give, the love that, you know, you're being given. It's like, there's always enough of everything. And it is so unfortunate that the world is the way it is. But how we change the world is how we change ourselves. The more we do, the more we give, the more we believe, the more we heal, the more we hope, the more we move forward is within ourselves, within our own lives. We spread that to the people around us. Those people spread that to the, you know, this is how we raise the vibrations. This is how we change the world, is by we changing ourselves. So just knowing that there's always enough, that everything you've been through, all the strength, you have enough strength to keep going, okay? And you have enough strength to open yourself up. You know what I mean? I feel like we think we don't have enough to give or to receive, but there's always enough. And believing that, you know, I'm getting so, like, there's still some guarded energy, and it's almost like, believe that what you want, there's enough of that in the world for you to receive it. So truly, truly believe that. Okay? Let Spirit be your guide. It's time for you to isolate and to reconnect with yourself, your intuition, your higher self, your guides, your team, you know, the universe, the creator, gods, you know, angels, you know, whoever you want to talk to on that spiritual realm. It's time to reconnect with them, because I feel like you've been looking for guidance, and that guidance comes from within. And you know what, sometimes guidance comes from all kinds of, you know, strange places, where it's music, where it's conversations, it's TV, it's strangers, you know, saying something as you walk by. It's like, there's so many places that you're being given information and guidance from. You just have to be open to listen. But I do specifically, I'm feeling that sitting and being in your own energy for a bit is really going to help, okay? It's going to really help allow you to connect to yourself emotionally and intuitively and just really feel what you need. I feel like you need to really feel what you need and what guidance you need, but the guidance is coming. The guidance is coming. But you got to go sit somewhere quiet and be open to receive it. Dream the world into being. The Lizard Spirit, my last card. Dream the world into being. With the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. I feel like emotionally you are almost overwhelmed, a little confused. You know, it's almost like maybe you're having a hard time figuring out what that dream is. I mean, what's the dream world for you? What really would that be? What would that be like? But I just know that if you start focusing on something. Start focusing on some dream of yours, because that stability, that solid foundation, that abundance, that community, that love, that everything, that's going to come together. It's honestly, it is all going to come together. It's almost like you have to just pick and focus on what dream you want to create, what you want to bring into reality. Just focus on one thing at a time. And it's like focusing on one thing at a time is what is going to allow everything else to align. Focus on what is going to bring that celebration, that happiness into your life, that stability, that foundation that you're looking for. I mean, focus on that one thing that is going to set everything up to come in. Because you have the power and the ability to make your dream reality real. Like, last card at the bottom of the deck, we have 3 10s up. No, we have 4 10s showing up. 4 10s. The Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Like I said, there is more enough. The universe wants to provide for you. But it's about believing you're worthy of the life that you want. Perceiving that reality in your head. Dreaming of it. And then bringing it down to reality and taking grounded action towards it. Knowing and believing and that you can create it. And taking that slow and steady progress and step towards making it happen. You know, the abundance that's coming in is so much. And it's going to come in once you start moving, once you start taking those steps out of your comfort zone, and you start dreaming, and you start doing, and you start just believing in it. Because our journey is the abundance, is the experience, is what we're living for, the present moment. So to make the dream of yours come true, you have to make today a dream. You have to figure out how making your dream is part of that dream. You know what I mean? Like, the journey is the dream. Getting to your destination, you know, that you have to realize that the destination can change. It truly is about the journey. So when you are sitting down and you're focusing on which dream you want to make happen, focus on one and know that that dream can change. That destination can change. You could add on other dreams. It can turn into something. There's just, or you can get there and have it be better than what you ever even thought of. But it really does start with one thing and moving towards it, focusing on it, and then introducing all the other things you want. And no matter what, if you are loyal to what you love, if you are loyal to you, if you are loyal to the universe, to healing, to giving, to loving, the universe is going to provide. You just have to release attachments and accept what is meant to be will be. And your life is going to be what your life is going to be. So how can you make today a dream? How can you make today everything you wanted a week ago, a year ago, 10 years ago? You know, it's like today. How can we truly move forward, embracing every day as the most precious gift it is, and knowing that we're working and building towards more precious days? And again, every day isn't going to be freaking amazing. You know, we're going to go through it. There's going to be challenges, there's going to be obstacles, there's going to be hard times, but it's about having that balance, accepting that balance. You know, it is what it is, and doing what you can to still honor yourself, and to, you know, whatever happens that day, it's like, man, how can I turn this into something good? How can I transform whatever this is, you know, and still make it, you know, still honor myself? There's so much. There's so much pain in the world. But you can't carry the world on your back. Like I said, for the world to change, you must change. And not every day is going to be the best day. But it's the best day if you choose to make it one. With whatever comes your way, you can still choose in every moment how you can make it better. How can you make whatever is coming your way better? How can you handle it in such a way that you know that whatever happened didn't take over you? You know, wake up every day choosing that no matter what comes your way, you're still going to make sure that your inner child is getting what your inner child needs. You're honoring yourself. You're doing something, you know, you're feeding your soul. However that needs to be, you feed your soul. There's just so much abundance and new beginnings that is coming your way. And everything is going to unfold. It's so much. So I hope you guys are having a relaxing and restful full moon, Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde. And I hope that these energies are, you know, bringing out what needs to go and bringing in what needs to stay. And if you know, stayed here this entire time and listened to me, thank you so much for joining me, and I'm wishing you guys so much love, so much abundance. Evolve and prosper, baby moons.